Oslo, Norway is where the Nobel Peace Prize is awarded, but today the city known for peace was marred by terrible violence. A powerful bomb exploded near the Prime Minister's office. He was not hurt, but at least 7 people are dead and 15 were injured there. Shortly after that, a man dressed in a police uniform opened fire with a rifle on a group of young people at a resort island. Police say at least 9 were killed there. An arrest was made in that shooting, and police believe the 2 incidents are connected. We begin our coverage with Jeff Glor in Oslo. Jeff?
Bob, good evening to you. Oslo is clearly a city shaken tonight. The Prime Minister of Norway called this day brutal. The explosions ripped through downtown Oslo at 3:30 local time. The first images, windows blown out, rubble in the streets, huge plumes of smoke, evoking memories of terror attacks elsewhere. But up until now, never here.
Suddenly we saw glass coming behind us. We were told to go to the back room, and when we came out onto the streets and saw that everything was damaged, they said it was bombs.
As Day's residents here processed the carnage, they also scrambled for safety, and emergency crews moved in to treat the wounded. Police blocked off roads. Locals were told to stay inside.
It's very frightening, and now everyone is wondering if it was an act of terror or if it was a suicide bomber. But no one can give us an answer at the moment.
All afternoon, fear of more potential attacks hung over this city. Norway's Prime Minister quickly went on TV, pledging his commitment to fight back. But a short time later, reports of another incident, a shooting about 60 miles north of Oslo on a small island, a campground, where hundreds of teenagers, members of Norway's Labour Party, were meeting. Locals were seen trying to swim away.
I just hid under the bed, and it was very terrifying, actually, a lot of tears. And at one point, the shooting was very, very close to the building. I think actually it hit the building one time, I don't know. And the people in the next room screamed very loud.
A gunman of Norwegian descent, dressed as a police officer, had opened fire. He was later arrested, but not before his deadly rampage. Police say the same man had been seen at the earlier bombing at the Capitol.
It was completely chaotic. People threw themselves into the water, and I think a lot of people lost their lives.
Late tonight, police are telling us they also found undetonated explosives on that island. Meanwhile, here in Oslo, police are warning people to stay clear of the city. Bob?
Are they, Jeff, are they heeding that warning?
For the most part, they are. We walked down a street with someone who lives here on a Friday night. The street is generally packed, he said. There was hardly anyone on that street tonight. So, yes, they are listening as this investigation continues.
And are they worried that there are other explosives that haven't been found yet? Is that the reason for this?
I think that was clearly the fear for a lot of people this afternoon. You saw people continuing to stream out even after the initial explosions happened here. I would say some of that fear has subsided, but still a lot of people do not want to come to the city tonight, and police don't want them here.
All right. Well, thank you, Jeff, and be safe.